Joining us now is Sam Ashkenazy, and I'm grateful that he's here on the set today. He also filmed one of his music videos here. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me on.
So, Sam, you came and you were looking for a place. I actually think I met you in the town of Huntington,
Yes.
right? They were talking about a film festival that was coming up. And I had said that I was willing to participate in that and possibly do some shooting days, and we spoke. Turns out we knew a lot of the same people in the business. What made you decide to use art as a form of protest?
Oh, I mean, so much is going on in the world these days, and for me, I've always been a filmmaker at heart, and for me, filmmaking has always been very intimate. I've always tried to understand the world around me and use art in that way of just explaining things that I don't understand. Filmmaking is slow, though. It takes time, and it takes a lot of people. And there's a lot going on that I wanted to talk about quicker and get it out there faster. So I happened to be working on a film set. I was doing sound, and I was writing some lyrics in between a shot, and a person on the set asked me what I was doing and connected me with a awesome music producer named Equus. And we kind of hashed out a bunch of ideas. We wanted to throw out some preconceptions of what metal was and what EDM was and kind of smash these two genres together. And we came out with protest art.
And you used another word too called dub something.
Yes. So,
okay, what is that word?
So basically,
I like to learn. And when I see something in somebody's notes and I'm like, I don't understand what that means. Okay.
So basically, EDM has a lot of different subgenres these days. I mean, it's not just the same repetitious beat anymore, right? I mean, we got, dubstep, we got house, we got trance music, we've got all these different genres.
Okay.
So
dubstep, that was the word. What does that mean?
Dubstep, yeah, so it's just a subgenre of EDM.
Okay.
Usually, for me personally, I'm a big fan of artists like Seven Lions or Illenium. They use a lot of melodic dubstep. So it's not super choppy or glitchy. It's more, melodies and longer notes that you could really kind of feel and vibe to and kind of enjoy more than just a dance beat.
Okay.
I think EDM I think is almost an outdated term at this point.
Which is electronic dance music.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I think electronic dance music is kind of an outdated term now because I mean the electronic music has evolved past kind of just dance. There's a lot of artists using electronic music in ways that I think nobody ever foresaw before. So going back to your question on dubstep, so a lot of the songs on this album, we really wanted to incorporate dubstep. It's a really cool subgenre of electronic music, and I felt like I had never heard that combined with metal vocals before, and I really wanted to try something a little bit out of the box with that.
You're a very talented singer. Sam, when I first heard, I was like, "That's you singing," and you were like, "Yeah, that's me." I was blown away. I thought you were really talented.
Thank you.
At what age did you know that you had the vocals? Was it like a chorus teacher that said, "Sam, that sounds really good"? How did you know?
Truthfully, I mean, I grew up in a household of musicians.
Okay.
My dad was a classical clarinet player. My mom was an opera singer. The idea that I'm doing screamo dubstep is probably horrifying to them. But I mean, I certainly had a lot of influence from them and a lot of input on my artistic career from them because they're both very passionate, very artistically talented people. So I mean, I had the benefit of my mom being a chorus teacher now, so it's I kind of get the ability to go home and learn a little bit.
I love that. Yeah, your voice is spectacular. It's really unique, very different, very strong.
Thank you.
You brought us a clip, right?
I did.
Set up the clip. What are we going to be seeing?
So today I brought along with me the third song off of our new record. My new album is called When It All Came Crashing Down. And this new song is called Why Are We Like This? It's one of the lighter songs on this record. It's a little bit less aggressive, but it combines trance, it combines melodic dubstep, and it even combines a little bit of screaming.
Excellent.
So check it out.
Let the screamo go. Here we go. Let's take a look.
I call you mine.
So that was really great. I wanted to find out from you, so you're a filmmaker, vocalist, what else? Lyricist?
So filmmaker, lyricist, singer-songwriter, I guess, podcast host as well, and a contributor for the Long Islander newspaper.
Okay.
Really, I guess, my artistic journey really started with writing. I wrote my first novel when I was in second grade, and I just kind of kept going from there. And everyone in my life was very encouraging of that, which I am very thankful for. In middle school and high school, I kind of started branching more into screenplay writing. And also at that time, I started interning at a studio called JHD Productions, which was one of my favorite places in the world.
Hugh Daly.
Yeah.
Good Hugh Daly. And
one of
that,
the greatest
we
guys
talked about
ever.
that. And a lot of our lights on our grid say JHD because
Yeah.
Hugh gifted them to me, which was wonderful. He's like, oh, kid, bring a truck, And he goes, you were always so good to me in the industry. He goes, I have a gift for you. And I didn't realize at the time that he was not maybe feeling so well or that he was like downsizing his studio. But yeah,
He was
Hugh Daly was like,
one of the nicest people to the very end.
yeah. Truly,
Yes.
absolutely, truly a great person. So that's where your journey is. And when you came here to shoot, I was a little nervous because we had never worked together before. I'm like, Sam, you need insurance, you need this, you need this, you need that. But I was really impressed with the artistry.
Thank you.
And that's what changed my view, I guess, of your journey. Because instead of just like judging you and being like, okay, well, that's like protest art, and I'm afraid, right? Because it's like maybe I said it can't have violence, it can't have this or the other thing, right? But then I saw the finished product and I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a statement in a way where you're not being violent. You're just using your art to express.
Correct.
And I was like, wow, Sam, it's good work. You do good work.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
And continued success. And if you want to rent the studio again for something else, I would gratefully say yes.
Absolutely, it's a great spot.
And when you said that your dad, I did get a chance to meet your dad.
Yes.
And I do know that he does support you, so he probably gets it. But
Yeah.
Screamo also is like, we had someone, Casey from Deadlands on, and same thing. I'm like, I don't understand some of the words because I think my hearing is not as good. But like once I can look at the lyrics, then I'm like, oh, now I get it.
So don't you worry about that too,
Okay.
because we'll be having lyric videos for every song on this album coming
Oh,
up.
great.
So if you can't understand
you
the
can read
lyrics
it.
right up
you
front,
can read it.
you got that
But
coming.
it does sound good, and it looks
you.
good. You put a lot of time into your craft, and it shows in the results. So congratulations for that, Sam.
Thank you.
There you go. We love supporting artists. I really do. That makes me so happy. So if you have a story you would like to share with us on the show, please reach out to us. And we've been visiting with Sam Ashkenazy. Be well.